And ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage founder of FHS World and CEO of The Bench, Mr. Jonathan Worsley.
Well, listen, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us here at the Future Hospitality Summit 2024, otherwise known as FHS World, and there's a really good reason for that as we take this event global. So thank you so much for joining us today. And I do apologize about my avatar, because my avatar didn't quite thank we didn't have all the greetings there to thank all the countries attending today. I know we've got the Russian ambassador and many others here with us today, so thank you also. And I do want to complain about my avatar as well, because it didn't put the filters in, which is rather embarrassing. So it was, I think the avatar had a bad day, actually. So we've been working really hard this year. I've got an amazing team, and we've been working hard to bring in countries into this event, to make it a really global event. And we're on a sort of a journey here. We're on a 3-year journey to make it happen. But I'm so pleased that we've got representatives, government, investment agencies here from over 25 countries, from Saudi Arabia to Spain, Pakistan to the Philippines, and India to Italy. So thank you for joining us, and all protocols reserved. So this is our biggest event yet. We have 1,500 delegates. We have 60 countries in total participating, 200 plus speakers, 250 investors, and 77% of all attendees are C-level. Something we're really proud of this year is our Women Power campaign that we've been working hard on. You've probably seen a lot going on social media with this. 500 attendees, representing 32% of our delegates today, and 29% of our speakers are also women. So really pleasing to see the participation. Yeah. And that's up from 18% last year. So really good news. So our theme is invest in the future. And you know what? When you travel the world and you come back here, you really see the difference, don't you? You really see the future. There's so much excitement going on. There's so many opportunities. And it's thrilling to be in this part of the region. So you are our future. And you know what also is something I love is the clear thought-out plans and the visions you have. We don't have that in the more traditional economies, you know, where you have these visions, and you have these visions, which is fantastic. Inspirational and motivates us all. Some of our tracks we're doing, our themes, we've got 8 here, so you can see that in your program on the app. And the stages, we've got a number of stages going on. We've got the stage at the back. We're going to be cutting it off after lunch. That's the future stage, innovation stage over here in the Al Jahara. And we got the exhibition stage in the arena. And we've got breakout rooms. We're doing plenty of breakouts. We want smaller meetings and discussions going on. So, and a big thank you to our advisory board. We met at Emirates Academy, as we always do, earlier this year to come up with themes and ideas for this event. And let's just talk about some of those themes at the moment that are facing us, some of the challenges that are facing us. So sustainability, of course. 2023 was the hottest year on record, looking at this graph right here. It's a hot topic for all of us. This is, you know, some think we're not doing enough for our planet. Environmental protesters throwing soup at the Mona Lisa in Paris earlier this year. And just last Friday, climate protesters vandalized the Van Gogh in London. This afternoon, we have sessions on how to build destinations for a sustainable future, and on master planning, can hotels true have true net zero. So plenty of sessions on sustainability throughout the program. Also really pleased that we've got the data here with Fresh on Table, who are the platform for us to provide the fresh produce in the hotel for the lunches and coffee breaks. And so you can see here, we've got an SDG score. We're so pleased. We've got 8 SDGs. I think there's 17, isn't there, that are reported. So, you know, it's the equivalent carbon footprint of 303 mid-sized cars running for a month that we're saving 57,000 food miles because the food's all coming local. So we're really focused on this sort of stuff, which is fantastic. Some of our other themes here, looking at technology in the future, it continues to transform the way we live. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw the Polaris Dawn become the first mission of private astronauts to do a spacewalk. And then this is interesting. Uber is just launching a self-driving cars in Abu Dhabi this year. Users will be presented with this option when they select WeRide robo-taxis on the Uber app. I'm not too sure if I'll select that one. NVIDIA becomes the most valuable company in the world. So lots happening with technology, of course, and we've got some great AI sessions, some top world leaders speaking on technology, AI, the bottlenecks, and actually we've got James Haken speaking on the world's first AI-created culinary experience here at FHS. So looking forward to find out what that's all about. Okay, another theme here, of course, is demographics. We're seeing massive growth in the middle class, 2 billion to 5 billion by 2030, mainly from the Asian markets, of course, and India is going to be a big, big driver of this as well. And just looking at international tourist arrivals, I picked this up from the Howarth presentation, actually, at the International Society of Hospitality Consultants meeting this week. But 2 great slides. But anyway, looking at international tourist arrivals off the charts, 2 billion by 2030. So this, of course, delves deep into the challenges of over-tourism. And here we see the world's largest cruise ship that's just being launched from Miami. It's an enormous boat, 7,600 passengers, 5 times larger than the Titanic. So later this morning, Aradona is going to be speaking on the over-tourism challenges that we have. And I know some countries are doing this correctly, but I think it needs a joined-up thinking between the public sector and the private sector to make sure this works going forward. And another theme, I just thought this was a bit of fun. I picked this up from the STR stats the other day, but it's interesting how the whole musical events are impacting destinations, the performance of hotels with the likes of Coldplay here, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, really developing and increasing the RevPAR in hotels. So we're going to be hearing from STR later about some of these interesting new areas. Coming back home into Dubai, record year so far, 6 months, 44.9 million travelers in the first half of 2024. And I just threw in this slide because I love this picture. Back in 1960 when I was born, and that's what the airport was like. And then, of course, Dubai is now building the world's largest airport, a mega hub to eventually accommodate 260 million passengers a year, and we're delighted to have the CEO of Dubai Airports, Paul Griffiths. Paul, thank you for joining us. So, just quickly, I thought this visual was quite good. A little bit depressing, of course. So this pale blue dot is a photograph of Earth taken on February the 14th, 1990 by the Voyager 1 space probe from an unprecedented, at that time, distance of approximately 6 billion kilometers. That little dot is our home. That's us. That's all we have. We are deeply aware of the devastating events that are taking place at the moment. This region, home to many of us, faces profound challenges. While we discuss the future of our industry, let us also reflect on our collective resilience and the role hospitality plays in fostering connection and hope. We must remember that our industry is not just about business, it's about bringing people together, offering comfort, and helping rebuild bridges. Pat Thacker from the EIU is giving us a realistic picture of the geopolitical perspective on the main stage tomorrow, and we're also going to be doing some Chatham House rules in a workshop with her as well. So new for 24, let me just quickly run through a few things we're doing. We've got the Branded Residence Forum. That's now been sold out. That's taking place on Wednesday. Delighted that we've just had Nick Candy, who just confirmed yesterday to speak. So that'll be very interesting indeed. And thank you to ACCO for helping us get that going as well. We've got the big project pitch. So we've got projects that are being presented to investors. The UN Tourism Women in Tech competition. So pleased to be part of that. And they're using our platform for that competition. And the Sustainable Cook-Off competition with the UAE RG, the restaurants group, and Jumeirah, who have put that together. So that's going to be taking place as well. Also, we've launched a loyalty scheme. So I'm very proud to have my loyalty scheme because I've been to 6 FHSs. So that's the rule. And we have 3 different categories. So maybe with Paul, we could work on some sort of collaboration here, and give some air miles to our members. We'll talk later. And this was me yesterday with John Blakey. John is a coach. He's just written Force for Good. He's going to be moderating the CEO's panel tomorrow. Delighted to have John here with us today. He was working hard signing all those books to the, to those that have got one of these badges. Anyway, so don't forget to scan the app. Take a photo of it right now if you haven't downloaded the app. It's a great app, and it's got everything. It's even got magic photos as well, or something like that. But you take a picture of yourself, and then you'll be WhatsApped with your pictures from your sessions, if you're speaking, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then you can use it for social media. So anyway. There we go. So networking today at 5:30 in the innovation room over there. And what else do we have? Oh yes, fantastic reception. Jumeirah tonight, Mina Salam over there. As always at the Mina Salam, it's going to be fantastic. So that's kicking off from 6:30. And then I'm delighted that IHCL are going to be hosting with Taj Dubai a reception on tomorrow night. And Puneet Chatwell, the CEO, has kindly left his holiday to come and join us for this event. And he'll be hosting the reception tomorrow night. So make sure you join us there as well. So just a huge thank you to all our sponsors for being part of this journey, for being part of this event. Make sure you go say hello to all our partners and supporters. And then finally, a huge thank you to my team. This is us last night. I have an awesome team, and I just want to, if everybody can just show their appreciation to my team.